Imagine, design, build. Imagine, design, create. Words you've heard all day, thrown at you, twisted and turned. Imagine, design, and build. But what is it to dream? And how do you do it? Where do you start? And is your dream too big or too small? Will your dream make a difference? And more importantly, will people listen? See, a dream, it's like a seed planted deep within and blossoms into your heart and soul and up through your mouth and is spoken into existence. Dreams must be shared to grow. And today is about sharing and witnessing our dreams. We all have the power to speak our dreams into existence. And by sharing our dreams, we allow others to build and imagine and design their own. You see, dreams are not practical. So why should chasing them be? They're elusive and vague. They follow no rules or guidelines. They are cunning and so much you expect to keep them. You see, dreams, they run in diagonal, perpendicular at best. They sometimes rain in rainbows, downpours of delusion. They will drown in doubt. We'll jump in and save them. They are all that we have. Floating on the seas of sacrifice, selfish and self-reliant, they run rampant. Rebelling against all in their path. Restless and rebellious. Refusing to accept your refunds with or without your receipts. They are stuck on repeat. They keep trying. Keep tying hope to fantasy with double-knotted shoestrings. Communicating through empty Campbell soup cans. They stand with no foundation or support. Challenging all odds like the gods of Mount Olympus, yet they are weaponless. With nothing but shields of faith and belief to support them. They are the stem of who we are. The root of the plant of our lives. They are watered with ambition. Basking in possibilities, they grow in the night. Guarded only by the monsters in our closets and their only fear is not being realized. They're the only thing known to man that can shatter into 1,000 pieces and still be put back together again. The original sin is not dreaming. So start chasing. Start replacing your common ideas with creativity, with originality, with imagination and destinations unknown. Somewhere along the way, we've forgotten how to dream. There's an exercise I do with my students in class, and it's all based on imagination, right? And so I asked them, what is imagination? And you should hear the answers I get. Some of our examples, pink dinosaurs with Converse shoes on and shades that sing. And others tell me that it is images created in your mind. Others say that it's something that is not real. Something with an imagination, it comes from the inside and it blossoms outwardly. And so I asked them, I say, is imagination limited or limitless? And they think about it. And then they respond that imagination is limitless. And so I asked them, I say, well, who can limit your imagination? And again, they ponder for a moment. They say, nobody. Nobody but yourself. So without foundation laid, I asked them, I say, okay, we're going to do a quick, simple exercise, right? I'm going to start a line using my imagination, right? I want you to simply add a line using your imagination. Exactly, your imagination. So everybody's clear. I'm going to start a line using mine. You will add a line using your imagination. Wonderful. So at that point, all heads are on the greens and we start. Now, no matter the size of the group, the demographic, or the age, I all start the same exact way. So I say, this morning, I had breakfast on Mars with two aliens, one from Saturn, the other from Pluto, and we were eating Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. And talking about how much our mothers get on our nerves, because sometimes mothers can be nagging. Well, they can't they? And so I motioned the next student to start. And they say, yes, and our two alien friends, we decided to go to Pluto and play soccer. And we got hungry, so then the next student sits and says, well, then we went to Uranus for a drink at the snack bar. And as they all add their line, I simply say, sit when you finish, right? And somewhere along the way, we end up on Earth, run out of milk or cereal, and then somebody always dies. Our planet always explodes. Not to worry, because somebody always brings it back to life. And the stories go on, and then the students, as they add, they are laughing and giggling, and they're sitting. And somewhere along the way, whoever's last always says, and then I woke up. As if these things aren't possible. You know, with aliens and cereal and soccer on Saturn. And so I ask, is imagination limited or limitless? Without a second thought, they all respond limitless. And I say, with that in mind, was your imagination, this exercise, limited or limitless? Now there's silence. And they're thinking. So I question, do you use your imagination or mine? Did I ever say it had to match? Or rhyme? Or go together? When did we become afraid to dream? The bigger, the broader, the more different, the more original, the better. But somehow, they all just followed the sequence. There's always one that stands out. So something about playing football for the Raiders, or winning the lottery, buying them out of my house, or doing a song with Lil Wayne on the radio. And immediately, they turn and jump on them. First that idea, mind that they are not following the rules. The next student simply continues the story on Mars, spaceships, big rims, headed to the next planet. When did we become so afraid to dream? To be original, to be who we are, who we were created to be. It's not so much about catching the dream, but about chasing it. About the journey of who you become and what you learn along the way. Finding yourself in the seas of propaganda, and so I know that on most days, I'm nothing. But I hope. Chasing a dream. Connected to a comet, following a star ahead for Neptune. And I walk the tightrope of life, just trying to catch my breath, but it moves so fast. I'm afraid of heights. I am a man, carrying a mountain, and I am afraid for at any moment my legs to give out, crushing my dreams. So to my weary body, I'm sorry. But implanted in me is a seed. And no matter how hard I defecate, it won't come out. It's sprouted roots that now resemble veins, such that I can't tell one from the other. And it grows tall. So tall and wide. So wide, and its fruits from my mouth like words when I speak. I'm a man on a mission, and I'm wishing on a shooting star the next galaxy over. So I admit, I'm a little bit slower than most, when it comes to the concept of defeat, but my feet keep moving, and I've made it this far, so I know to you that all this is nothing but a hope on the dreams, on the wings of a prayer, but that's okay. I know to you that this may not seem like much, but this is who I am, where I stand, what I do. So choosing me means choosing a three-way, because the dream is staying. So understand, if you choose not to stay for the past 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, I've built this, and I will not abandon ship, even though on some days I can't afford to sail. So I just sit in the middle of the ocean blue, writing my blood, sweat, tears, love, life, past, present, relationships. So I just want you to understand the kind of man that stands before you. And so I know to you that this and this is all a dream. And I'm the silly man chasing it, risking it all for nothing. But who am I? Who are we without our dreams, our hopes, our ambitions to be more? Who are we? So I may be nothing but a hope, chasing a dream, thinking to a comet, following a star. But I promise that I will write you. When I get to Neptune soon. Signed, me. P.S. Never doubt the possibilities of poetry. Never doubt the possibilities of dreaming of what you could be. Turn your fantasy to reality. Never forget to dream, and somewhere along the way we have lost the ability. I mean, what is a dream anyway? I mean, how do you define it? And I was thinking, maybe it's like doing real every awaking moment. No. And I was thinking, maybe it's like dare, reach. Every day, all day magic. No. And then it dawned on me. Daily. Routine. Everybody absolutely should find mandatory. The problem is we don't. We're too caught up in society, too busy running away from our dreams, away from the things that make us who we are. But you're too afraid to dream. A dream is like a seed, planted deep within, and it grows day by day, and on most days, uncontrollably. Unnoticeably, which is probably why I can never remember when you wake up. But poetry is my dream. It's how I water the seeds of my deepest desires. That's how I remind you of yours. So today, simply inspire you to do what? Today I simply inspire you to. Today I simply inspire you to
Dream.
Today, I simply inspire you to
Dream.
dream. Today, I simply inspire you